me a few scrappity bits here. Sometimes, though, I trust driving around the ground near a dumpster as much as I trust a used Band-Aid in a hospital setting. Screws everywhere. Yeah, really not get too close to the dumpster. Got another pallet to match my scraps. Okay, enough of that. Looking at the ground and looking at screws on the ground. When you could look at this screw all day long, right? I think I'm gonna go to the little scrapyard with these computers and them things, and a bucket of brass and some copper. I got this trash. Let's throw the trash on the truck. Can you believe some people on YouTube are actually claiming $5 coppers? Yeah, I just don't see it. How long has this thing been laying around this compound? I was going to sell it, but $5 copper claims. And that's just hilarious. There's many reasons why it ain't gonna happen anytime soon. One of them, okay, is if it went that high, it would encourage plenty of theft. So I really don't think the scrapyards are for having such high prices, because the higher the price gets, the more of them having copper on hand becomes that's got a piece of copper on it, becomes a security concern. Like when I was selling that pile of copper I have in my video, there's three employees using up company time to watch and manage the sale of the copper. That's if you're running a business, that's expensive. Especially if the customer, me, is taking their sweet time, they start getting agitated because the boss be watching. So I've been doing this a long time, and I see the difference in the way the scrapyards are operating ever since the price got higher. I think I'm going to take the aluminums off those wooden blades. What am I aiming for here today? That's all brass. Gotta take that apart. It's wire. I know a lot of you guys would have like a field day here, going through like all of the little bits and pieces I got. So maybe I should take the batteries too. I got a load of car batteries and put the wire up this. I got a load of oh, well, I wouldn't call it a load of, but got a load of ballast. Steel is the meal. Even though the price of steel has gone down. And probably will continue to do so. Of course, remember, probably is not certainly. Probably is just that. Probably. I think the markets are spooked. I think the markets are spooked by the fact that we're supposed to there's supposed to be a $2 trillion infrastructure plan, and that $2 trillion is not getting all spent on roads and bridges and other things like that would consume a lot of material. Instead, a good chunk of it is going for social programs. And that really doesn't do anything for the scrap and commodities market. So with that said, the demand is going to go down, and a lot of people have already spent their stimulus checks. Why am I piling this stainless? Well, I don't want to take the time to take apart this one sink individually. I'll wait until I have a whole bunch of them and clean them up. Hopefully the price of stainless will remain somewhat steady. Plus there's brass in there. Look at that. There's some motors and wire. King, I wish I had your place like that. Thought that thing had a lot of air in it. I gotta do something with that wheel. I've had that wheel like that for probably about a year. So there's some good old ballast right here. These are gonna go to the market today. King, I see so much stuff you could... Yeah. Time is always, Anyway, alright. I think that's all the ballast. Unless I got one more over here. Oh. One more. With everything scattered around the way that I got it, it's a challenge to tame the situation, which I'm more than determined. Yeah, I know. There's a company that buys the circuit boards. There's a guy here on YouTube. There's a few of them that do gold recovery and all that other. Those are channels that specialize in e-waste and stuff, which I don't. I'm a scrapper. Yep. I deal with e-waste, but not like they do. They're not wrong for doing it the way they do it. It works. It works for them. So that's good for them. Congratulations. But the king don't run his operation that way. It's not something I'm into. I don't find enough of them. Like, if I found like boatloads of these every day, then I would be into that. That's the kind of scrapper I would be. I would be into processing that. Oh, there's another ballast. I'd be into processing that type of scrap. What? Probably. These have been laying around here for the past few months, so it takes a few months just to get that amount. I know. I've heard of people putting ads in Craigslist and stuff like that. Once again, I'm not that scrapper. Other people are. And that works very well for them. For this guy, it's not what I do, that's all. We can't all be doctors and lawyers, right? Oh yeah. Remind me, kids, don't forget the batteries. One of these days I'm going to get this place tamed to the point where stuff's organized. I almost got this side cleared out, which is my goal. I got that all hoarded. Motors, aluminum, stainless. So it's like roughly separated. Alright. So as I'm going, I want to clear this whole thing out over here. Okay, so it'll be open, and well, maybe I'll get the little box truck going actually. Now that I fixed the door. You see Bert from Scrap Farm? He's putting me to shame. He got a big old truck. This is a Ford. He got a U-Haul. Same size as this one right here. See? He's taking a cue from me actually. He knows how it goes. Get a large truck like that, you can make a lot more money. I guess he got it off of a private party, because as I understand it, U-Haul now, they cut the box off like right about a foot or less above the floor, and they just leave the floor on the large 26-foot setup that they got. So they don't sell you with the box on there. For whatever reason, they cut the box off, and the box is mostly made out of fiberglass. The upper part, the bottom part, the floor is it's aluminum, but the upper part is about 85% fiberglass. What I'm thinking is they don't want to, I don't know, maybe they don't want to end up competing with themselves. Something. So whatever you know about it and whatever I know about it is simply urban folklore. Even if you got an answer from the company itself, a lot of times corporate answers are full of nonsense. Like the reason why does UPS take the emblems off of their box truck? Like they take the Mac emblem or the Ford emblem off their box trucks like that. Okay, kids, time for the thumbnail. Remember that Jared guy from Subway? The creepy pedo? Not funny. But there's some other YouTuber that's kind of famous there. He's holding onto a sub sandwich. And they used to have the $5 foot long promotion. He's making claims of $5 copper by the end of the summer. Here's your $5 foot long. $5 foot long. King, what is wrong with you? Yeah, kids, copper ain't going to no $5. Hate to burst the bubble there. Be happy with the $3 that you're getting. $5. The scrapyards don't want to tie that kind of money up in scrapyards don't want to tie that kind of money up in material. $5. Not this summer anyway, and not next year either. What do you know that the experts don't? Nothing. I've just been picking scrap longer than just about anybody else you will find on YouTube. Well, then why aren't you a millionaire? I don't know. Because most of us aren't. Guess I never had the drive and the opportunity or whatever. Life happens. Will that stay on there? Or will I have to make a couple of trips? That's why I get these out of here. Tired of looking at them. I think they're tired of looking at me. Onward. I will see you in the next video.